guys, what is going on? Red Master here, and welcome back to the episode of Ranked with Red, where today we'll be ranking up our Fluxschool deck. Of course, the deck that last season went undefeated in placement. Let's see if we can get there again. Um, and yeah, I mean, I'm trying to just put myself in sort of a lost thought there. But regardless of my lost thought, let's get right into the matches, and let's see what happens. I'm excited. Hope you are. Let's jump right in. Alright here, match number 1 going against Corvada. I think that's playing the Corvette maybe, I'm not sure. We're going to get rid of this Arbiter's Return in our hand, we don't need it quite yet. And we do get favored a Vicious Sunflower in return, so that's not bad. We'll play a Lumberjack to start out, of course, want to cycle through, and of course end our turn. I'm assuming he's actually going to be rocking the Double Dojo deck, judging by his colors, I think. I'm not too sure though. Obviously, blue-purple though, usually that sort of sets off a red flare, a red siren that it's going to be probably involving the Magic Eater, as I mentioned in the Meta Monthly video. A lot of these decks now, regardless of whether or not they're running Viking, Warlock, or Pirate as their support, they'll usually be rocking the Magic Eater and then having some sort of trap support, where the trap isn't really the main center of the deck, but it's sort of a backup in the respect that I can get so much draw power from this. So I'm definitely going to be looking out for that. And let's see if we can avoid it, really. This deck doesn't really carry the burns to take out buildings, unfortunately, and we kind of just have to push through. We'll get our Lumberjack on. I mean, I just got to do a little chip damage on face, even though Kev would be screaming at me that that's not the play. I guess it's not. I guess it can be the play, not really the best one. Maybe we'll see. The Witch Doctor is a nice little bone, I guess, for us. The deck just tossed us there. In case something does come out that might get a little too powerful early on, we have the Witch Doctor to deal with it. Barbarian, Knight of Flowers, Witch Doctor. Okay, and he hasn't really done a lot of things either. He's kind of really just been patient with his moves, which is quite interesting. He's taken a good amount of time for them, surely, but ultimately he's got to start kicking it into gear here if he wants to win. Because we're not too... Okay, so he ends his turn off again. Interesting play. But that just lets us move all of our things ever so closer. A Knight of Flowers to boot. Lumberjack blocking a spawn so that way they can't get right in Flower's face. And Flower can just push right to where Lumberjack is. See, look, there's the Mystic Dojo. Everybody's favorite card. Well, I think not one, but 2 traps going to be placed down. It has to be 2. Yeah, it is 2. Alright. So priority's been set now. That's actually the same trap, which is not strong. But let's just get rid of some things here. Do a little bit of that. We'll do a little bit of that. And we'll just hit face here. So overall, we've pushed up very early on in this matchup. All this guy has done is thrown out a dojo and 2 traps. One of which I think stacked, because I don't see the double trap symbol. So I think he played 2 of the same trap for draw, which means he's basically eliminated a trap from his hand, and that's never good to do. Even if you desperately need the draw, guys, if you're playing a trap deck like this, hold on to, if you played 1 trap down, you have another one in your hand. Don't do it for the draw. Save until that trap is activated. Give some sort of trigger bait, even if you are in a bad. If you're in a bad position, like Corvada's in right now, it's best not even to I don't know if it's best to do what he did in that sense. I mean, obviously, things might turn around for him, but definitely right now things are not. He's looking at a lot of damage right now. He definitely weakened Knight of Flowers, which is good, to 2 health, but even then, he's got 3 gold to deal with a 5-2, 2-5, and 2-2, one of which is threatening his Mystic Dojo here, his only form of draw support. And meanwhile, we can have either Witch Doctor, Flux, or Barbarian push up, and he's only got 11 seconds to make a choice, or else he's losing a ton more health. We can see we'll chop down his little dojo right here. This Flower's actually going to go behind, strike the castle a bit, and of course Knight of Flowers up here. Boom, flower power, boys. That's what we got here, flower power. And as extra punishment, I think we just have to throw down. Yeah, I gotta throw down the witch doctor. Oh, was that double avalanche? Wait, do avalanches? Oh, that's interesting. Wait, if he had played the same trap twice, that means the avalanche technically don't stack? I'm confused. All right. Regardless, though, this game is over. He's got one left on his castle. He just used all of his gold to take out Lumberjack and Vicious Sunflower, but the flower's explosion did cause him to lose sort of the remaining HP on his castle, and we're just going to hit it to end the game right there. So overall, very great start for Fluxschool, getting around a trap deck that unfortunately I think didn't have the resources it wanted to in its opening hand. I mean, he barely went under 6 cards, so he was struggling for that majority of the match. But overall, a great start for Fluxschool as we move on to match number 2. Alright, match number 2 against Hide in No Area. I think that is someone I recognize. I think, yeah, that is. Where the name is familiar as he throws us the greetings. Yep. He's rocking a, looks like to be an aggressive Viking Warlock deck, I think. Judging by what he's throwing out. He's throwing out a Salhar's turn 1. We'll have to respond with a Lumberjack to block that off. Actually, pretty good at move fearing us like that. Fear not used too often, but glad to see it is here as he actually makes an attempt to block me off. We'll just throw out another Lumberjack his way. We'll just throw a little greetings as we place it the exact same card twice. Burn, though, could obviously change that, although I don't think he wants to waste Burn on Lumberjacks, as he can just potentially last Will Salahar. Yep, the Lumberjack away. More draw for us, but unfortunately, okay, he actually doesn't follow up with anything additionally, which is nice for us. We can take advantage of that, I think. We're going to go with the Flux play here, going risky. Hopefully the last one doesn't land on Flux. Okay, it lands on the castle. Beautiful, beautiful work there. He'll have to burn the Flux then if he doesn't want any more spells into my hand. But we'll see what he does with it. Okay. He'll play a Shaman. Of course, extra draw doesn't hurt anybody. But I think, oh man, that would have been nice if we could have just double incinerated. Well, we'll do this. We'll play a Southport Captain right here to block off his Shaman. His Shaman's going to actually have to die if he wants to get through Southport Captain. He's going to Headless Horseman. That's going to unfortunately hit the Flux. So we weren't able to pull off our little cheeky combo that we wanted to. Unfortunate, but, you know, things happen. As we probably are going to end up playing our Armory here to not only power up the Southport Captain to successfully take out the Headless Horseman, but we're also probably going to use it to throw out the Knight of Flowers here. Now, if he's got any sort of burn, he's going to use the Bolt probably to take out the Knight of Flowers, which is a big up for us. If he doesn't, though, I'm not sure what he can do here. He's facing down a 6 damage retaliation Southport Captain, which it looks like he's going to trade with the Shaman. Obviously, really? Sacrificing the Flux? Oh, and there's Witch Bolt. So a good pull for him. He pulls the Witch Bolt out of whatchamacallit, Flux there. So that kind of saved him a bit there. We'll actually probably, what are we going to do here? Ooh, good question. What will we do? I think we probably have to just go it safe here, the good old standard Hassan City Guard followed up with the Flying Books. I don't really see a reason to play the School of Knowledge right now, seeing as how we can't get a treasure buff on it. He'll throw out a Banshee for himself. Interesting use of the Banshee, though. I'm not sure. He could just use it simply for spell purposes. Of course, this is really more, I think, an aggressive deck, or at least I think that's the purpose of it. As he moves his Shaman all around the board there, I'm not sure what he's doing with that Shaman, if he's just kind of holding on to it. But he's also sitting back with the Banshee, which means he wants us to come inside. I will actually come inside, but your Banshee is not going to do anything to really stop me there, as he gets a Curse of Exhaustion, which will negate in the Armory attack buff for all of the current units out on the board. So that's not bad, but we'll also move in a lot of our stuff here. We'll pull out a Pegacorn for ourselves here. We move the books ever so closer. And of course, the other Hassan City Guard are going to chill out more towards the back, but we'll see what he does. He plays a Lumberjack to, of course, strike the books one time. To get, of course, draw. Headless Horseman comes out to kill off the lower Hassan City Guard, excuse me. Um, I'm assuming the horseman's going to hit the. Okay, I thought he was gonna hit the. I guess not. He's not gonna hit the books. Well, I'm sorry. He's not gonna hit the guard. He ends up hitting the books. Oh, for a reanimate play. Too bad the headless horseman damage it won't get hit, um, or it won't work on the Pegacorn. So that's a little unfortunate for him. As we're probably, let's see if I can play the School of Knowledge plus Treasure Hunt plus Flying Books. I think that's the play I want to make here. And the reason I want to make that kind of play, well, he could have lightning, which would be problematic. I'm going for it. I'm going to risk it. I don't think maybe putting my School of Knowledge there was a good choice, as he can probably easily lightning it away, which he'll probably do, seeing as how he's got a Wraith on the board. He'll use the Curse of Exhaustion to subtract some points. He'll play a Temple of the Five Gods. Interesting choice, plus a Spear Strike, which went on the, I can't see. Oh, it did go on the Wraith, so that was I don't think that was the way he was looking to pull it off. But whether or not that was the intentional plan, or, well, we'll see. I'm actually going to take this Craxus. We'll do a little Craxus right there. Don't go that way, Craxus. Oh, boy. Okay, Craxus went the wrong way. That's fine. I don't think he's got any more fear for us, potentially, although he could always have a reanimate. The temple's going to be a little tricky to maneuver around. The only hope is that he doesn't... Oh, okay, Raka. Hello. Yep. That's going to hit some things on the board. Now we're in burn range, actually. Oh, no. Nah, we should still be fine. Oh, yeah, we're fine, we're fine. He wasted all of his gold, though, on that Raka play, which can easily be countered. Thanks to our little Dread Pirate Robins in our hand, which I don't think he knows about. Plus Dwarven Scope. The only question is, do I want the gold, or I would... Nah, I think I want the draw. I don't want the scope. I need my Arbiter. I need my Arbiter, yeah. Alright. I'm thinking here, what do I want to play the scope on to really finish off Craxus or Robins? But I'm probably going to go with Craxus for draw purposes. I mean, also, I don't want him to chain up and destroy everything as the timer goes to what I hope is 0 before I have to restart, which I don't think I have to. No, okay, I don't think I have to. Alright. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. So, of course, we'll get... Oh, wait, no, do I want to play... Oh, wait, no, actually I don't need to even play the Robins, when I could just do this. And then, boom, you give me draw. Not exactly the top draw I was looking for. As we probably are going to have to play a School of Knowledge. I think that's what I want to go for. Again, I'm nervous because we're easily burnable here. The Raka was actually a big play for him, but I don't know if he can really capitalize on it. He plays another Shaman for some, again, draw. He's got to get an Undead close to me, though, if he wants to use another Rakanoth, and we're definitely not going to let that happen now that we know what he's got. But we'll see. He's got to be somewhat nervous where he puts things now, because we got... Ooh, hello. Keeper of the Doorway. Careful where you put that thing, buddy, because, yeah, you're not going to get too far with it. As... Ooh, alright. Let's put Southport out. I gotta go for the Arbiter here. No Arbiter, fortunately. Probably have to mug some things a bit here. Push you up. I might have just... No. Oh, that might have been bad. I might have just set myself up for a Yarm without even thinking about it. Although, Pegacorn won't be affected. It's definitely going to be a killer to Craxus. Nope, Yeti. It's gonna be Yenny. Yenny's the play. Any lumberjacks to protect. Alright, not bad, not bad. Thinking a bit ahead there. Although I hopefully can pull this off. Am I allowed to? Gotta draw. Can we draw at least another one here, please? Yes! Alright. So if he doesn't burn me here, this is going to be our chance to save ourselves. He froze off everything. And he could probably do it again. The question is, will he? And I'm hoping he cannot. Keeper of the Doorway. Banshee. Fear on Southport, looking to block. No, that might... Well, okay. Nope. Alright, so we're definitely still in this. Definitely still in this. Hold on. Unnecessary transition, but don't worry about it. As we get an Arbiter out here. Hit Castle. We'll hit you as well. I probably should have... Yeah, hands full. That's fine. That's fine. We'll probably move Southport up. We'll move... What else? Probably Barbarian as well. Just, I have a Dwarven scope. If I can get one of my units close enough to the castle, then we could probably just hit it and be done with it. Although I don't know what he's got. Again, another Rakanoth, probably from the Banshee, could be devastating. He gets a Spear Strike on Banshee. Alright. Fair, fair. We can't draw anymore, so unfortunately we are stuck with this hand until we can get rid of some other things. He stuns our Barbarian. Fair enough there. Can he kill the Southport Captain, though? That's going to be the real question of the day here. Because if we can get at least one more strike with a unit, then we can put it away, hopefully. He throws a Dragon Knight. Oh, hello. I don't think he can. Although... Ooh. That Faithful Drake has got me a little nervous. Because again, yeah, he's protecting it. That is a Raka target. That's definitely a Raka target. And we can't allow that to get through, unfortunately. That doesn't give him a undead, right? No, it doesn't. Alright, cool. And then we'll move a Pegacorn right in front here. Hell Barbarian goes up additionally, and that'll end our turn there. So we got rid of the Raka target, which is good. I think that was what he was relying on to really pull him out of this game. But with that gone, yeah, he's got to protect that another Faithful Drake. But at this point, we're really closing in on him with a bunch of different targets. Whew. We got... Okay, well, we'll hit you. Which again, Pegacorn's not going to be affected by the lightning damage, so not too worried. Barbarian goes down up top. Another hit. Fair enough. You got anything else? Faithful Drake actually goes to finish off Barbarian. You go there. Still not enough. Banshee comes out. That does kill. Do you have anything to block? Oh shit, reanimate. That's a lot. Damn, that's a lot of Wraiths. Alright. So let's see if I can play this right. I'm kind of just a little silenced here because I'm in the zone. Alright, you take out this bad boy. I go up here. That's not where you're supposed to go! Ah, shit. Did I just fuck myself? I don't know. I don't know what I did. Did I do a bad thing? Huzzah! I got Flame and I got Pillage. Alright, cool. So I'm kind of just throwing things out to save my life here. If the Wraith hits me, it can't really hit Castle, so that's... Oh, shit, that's still... Ah, no! I gotta kill you off. I gotta kill you off. Even though the Wraith right here is probably a Raka target. Shit. Alright, so we're gonna lose this one. Thanks to the beautifulness of Rakanoth. Which, I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him. We fought hard, but the reanimate was good. It brought him a lot of undead units out on the board. No! There's no Rakanoth. That's not what I'm expecting. I'm expecting a Raka play. Interesting. Alright. So we're still in this. And I think... Oh, I think it's over, actually. Because if he goes down to 2 next... Oh, wait, no. He might be at 1. So we'll have another turn to deal with it, but we won't let him get anywhere near it. Cleansing his boy. That's fine. I respect your cleanse. As we kind of just have to do this. We'll do a Flux Stave on Banshee here. Deflecting Shield. Yeah, I can't risk it. I gotta T-Rex this. Let you do that. Even though it's gonna be, again, pain in the ass, but we're just gonna have to go with it. Deflecting Shields. Hooray. I guess you... Up there, I guess. Alright. So we've taken out all of the Rakanoth targets. If he burns us, he burns us. He does have a Chaotic Storm, as he's gonna, yep, do a couple of things here. Disintegrate, Treasure Hunt, stuff that's not gonna help him burn our castle. We're getting down to the nitty gritty here. This is only match number, what, 2? Chaotic Storm, he's going for it. Nope, he didn't get it. Does he have more burn? He should have maybe disintegrated first to get rid of some options. Hassan City Part 2. Nothing can reach. Doesn't have any scope or range. He shouldn't. Reanimate. Nope, not what he's looking for. So unfortunately that's going to do it for Haydn. A very well fought battle though. Over 16 minutes. Oh! A defective flame cannon, but he's going to end up killing his own castle. But again, 100 XP. That tells you, man, that was a real battle. Well played. Definitely there. And that's only the second match. Jesus, alright. So it looks like we still have a ways to go here. But again, great match, great demonstration of a pretty successful reanimate deck. I have to see if I can get that to play around with myself. That's a really interesting and uniquely effective deck, so I'll have to see if I can swipe that list later. But again, very well played as we move on to match number 3. Oh boy, that was only match number 2. Alright, facing off against Banana again. Interesting to see him, as we also took him on in our Catacomb battle, where he unfortunately lost to it, so he's probably going to look for a little bit of revenge here. But let's see. We're not looking very strong here, as I think. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he had the lightning blade. Alright, so that was basically, that was referring to our last match. Which, again, gotta hand him off to that. That was a dangerous, dangerous battle. But let's see what Banana has for us, as he starts out with a Questing Knight. Of course, he's gonna get in our face here. It's fine by me, although I don't want to handle this. Probably, yeah, I want to throw you up. I'm gonna throw a Thoughsport in your face. How are you gonna deal with that? By hitting me for 3 damage. Potentially more. Probably that's detonation. If that is, then let's run up here and get a Pegacorn to deal with that. It is. And with Pegacorn Special Rainbow Shield, of course, detonation's not going to affect him one bit. As we're brought down to 12 pretty fast. I think, yeah, that's a quick, effective combo. Questing Knight into detonation very early, in which case no one can really stop it unless they have things like Lumberjack or Salahar to effectively squanch that. Headless Horseman hits the Emergent Estate. Too bad for us, but at least we get rid of another burn target. As we probably have to we have to be aggressive here. We're going to throw out some Hassan City Guards aggressively. Run Pegacorn up. I got an itch right here. Alright. So I don't think we're looking too bad. Our problem is just to get to his base, though. This game might become a base race, unfortunately. As hello, White Knight. You gonna power him up? Yep, you were gonna power him up. All right. Well, hey, there's a saving grace. There's Arbiter's Return. As I throw out a flying books, I think that's the play. Just a books. We need the draw. And unfortunately, if he burns this, then we're going to be... he wants to burn it. And he does get it. Shoot. Alright. That's not what I need. I think... What's the best course of action? Just mugging you for now and then playing you? There we go. Get his cleric to not attack us to heal his castle. I think he can Arbiter, though. Nope, that's... That is a hell of a bastard, though, to deal with, and that being the swordsman. Although, I'm going to just push you back, because I don't want to deal with you. Simple as that. Bye-bye. So I can probably assume he's running knights at this point, which is alright. I guess Primal Knights were actually pretty good, I think, when I ran them. Ranked with Red, of course, if you didn't see that one. Be sure to catch up on it, as I do a shameless plug there. He bolts our Southport captain away. Quite interesting to see how he can't really reach my, Oh, alright. He wants to make us not... Alright, so he's giving us the option to sort of come in with T-Rex, but if we do that, then we just push him back, or we kind of just push him forward. Sneaky. I see what you're doing there, and I'm not going to necessarily allow it. So I'm just gonna push you back. How do you like them apples? Because if you attack with swordsman, you're not getting the draw from the crested shield. Although the holy tree will get you some additional cards, as you of course chomp with T-Rex, and then finish him off with a bolt. That's fair. I'll let you do that. And then, of course, he'll get some additional armor back. Hoping to draw a armory, though, this turn. Or some sort of... Can I draw a blacksmith, actually? That would be really useful. Tarius Files going right in front of me like a bastard. Okay. Oh, actually, that's not bad. We can simply do this. I'm about to say, as my guys don't show up. And then, yeah, following up, we kind of just have to Icon here. Just look at the draw, but that's fine. We'll save the Bulwark. We'll save it, because, again, with burn decks, he's going to have probably the priority of getting my health to 0. Although that probably means I should start incentively playing my... Well, I guess it's not really burn, because he's not... I'm just thinking out loud here. Guardian and Questing Knight. Okay, so one of them's going to actually kill me. And that being the Guardian of the two. I think I just have to just flux him, right? I think bleed is what we want to do here. Hemorrhage the Guardian. Move you up with the Holy Bulwark. And then just give Flux knockback to make sure he survives even longer. Hemorrhage will bypass the armor, killing off the Guardian. And I think we're in a pretty good spot, I think, for the rest of this game. I think we're going to wrap it up pretty quickly. Hopefully faster than the last one. As Lumberjack comes in to touch our... Oh, I think he might just want to burn the flower. He noticed it's by the Tarius Files. I'm hoping he's not going to be able to, but we'll see. Chaotic Storm after a Holy Tree. Another trap sets down, and of course, yeah, he's looking like he's in trouble here as we just have a lot of stuff to hurt him with. That would have been nice. Would have been. Let's get a little bit of this going. We'll place a Heavenly Shield on him there. We'll move the flower one down. We'll do a little bit of Judge Strike on the castle, and of course that's going to end it for the turn. One more turn. If he can't kill the Flux this turn, then it's over for him. We do have the Armory in tow. I'll play a Knight of Flowers, which will, of course, attempt, a Luminaris as well, but ultimately that's not going to be enough. I did have that armor, that Heavenly Shield. So that's going to be the game for Banana. And unfortunately, Knights weren't able to get the job done against our greedy Fluxschool, as there goes the GG well played. And we level up for level 40, even though, geez, I mean, that's low considering what else is out there. But hey, we move on to match number 4 as we take, I think, 3-0 in this. Well, maybe. I have to check back. If I got that wrong, tell me again in the comments. I think that's right. 3-0 or 2-1. But regardless, let's move on into match number 4 and see what we can find in terms of some quality spicy gameplay. And we move into match number 4 against Pudge Pickle as we swap out that Craxus and T-Rex for an Armory and a Witch Doctor. Alright, not the best of hands, but I think we can make it work. I think we can. Our opponent is running the Sneaky Ninja Viking combination, so I'm expecting to see potential traps out there on the board. We never know. If he throws one out now, actually that might be... We'll see. Okay, so he's not able to throw one out now. Quite interesting, as we're going to push a Sunflower Witch Doctor combination on our opponent here, and then we'll get an Armory to follow up, hopefully, if things go well. We never know what the opponent could be packing, though. A Warrior, for instance, could do some inconvenient damage to us here. Lumberjack is not one of those cards, unless you're going to buff it, which you actually will put an Icon on a Lumberjack. I think that might be excessive, but whatever works in your book, man. Whatever works in your book. Alright, so, I think with that, it's pretty safe to play the Armory to buff up the Witch Doctor. Give him something to worry about here. We probably could have played the Flux there, but I'm hoping to save that for maybe a Scope play. A Flux, Scope, sneaky play like that with the Armory. He'll play a Magic Eater plus an Ambush. Okay, so that's actually going to be enough to kill my Witch Doctor, but sacrifice that big Magic Eater in the process, which is always good for us. We'll probably pull out a Barbarian of our own here. We're going to push kind of aggressively here because I know he doesn't really have the resources. We saw him waste the Magic Eater just to get rid of my guy. A Badger comes out for his troubles. I think actually we might have to scope that. Do we not? Because if we're pushing him aggressively like this, it's best not to give him anything to work with, including things like the Badger. So, yeah, I think we're in a really good place for match number 4 right now. Because Pudge isn't really able to pull out the resource. Okay, scratch that. There's a Warrior and Kunoichi. Alright. I can respect that. Alright, let's do a School of Knowledge Flux play as Barbarian takes a shot here at the castle again for 5. Since these colors don't rock heals, I'm referring to, of course, the Ninjas and Vikings, any damage we push is going to be good damage for us because we know he's not going to be able to get that back unless he's got some sort of Flux pull. Oh, damn. Okay, Kunoichi getting the ambush. Very nice, very nice. And of course he goes and armors up there, but ultimately not going to work for him because the Kunoichi, of course, going to fall to our Robins, and of course we'll get additional draw thanks to our school here. We'll get a not the worst thing we can do, pull, but this game is pretty much over as we'll probably just throw a Pegacorn for blocking purposes. And we took another shot with the Barbarian. All we have to do is just Arbiter's Return, and this game is, unfortunately for Pudge Pickle, over. Anything he can do to sort of hold us back? Icon on the Barbarian, of course. Medal of Bravery. He's running out of cards here. Swordsman. Okay, that's a good block, but unfortunately it's not going to do a whole lot thanks to our... we'll play a Blacksmith as well down here. Thanks to our Arbiter. Yep, I have no honor. I sometimes don't, man. I sometimes don't. With the things you see on here, you really start to develop that sense of no honor. You know, you kind of just have to throw it right back out there as much as you may not want to. I mean, I try not to with the whole lot of decks that I'm running here, but some things can't be helped. And with that, we'll move on into match number 5, hopefully ending off this sort of ranking for the Fluxschool. Alrighty, and our final match is against TDD33. Alright, not a bad name. I think I'm going to go and keep this hand, actually. I'm sort of liking the Vicious Sunflower and whatever 3 gold unit we have combination. As it looks like he doesn't have anything to start off with, he's actually running some interesting colors. Ninja Crusader, things that we don't see too often. I think we're just going to push this flower up a bit and see what he does with that. I'm going to see. I'm not going to push Hassan on him just yet, because those could be useful later on. That's a Magic Eater. That's a big no-no. I have to get rid of that as fast as I can. As fast as I humanly can, actually. So let's just do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. As I'm assuming his target is going to be the Mystic Flower. The Vicious Sunflower. Headless Horseman pops the... Alright, 1 guard. Not that good, I think, buddy. You're going to have to sacrifice both units if you want to get the flower off base. Yep, there goes 1. Will you sacrifice the Eater? Nope, no you're not. Alright. That allows us to probably... Do I want to armor up? I don't think I want to armor up just yet. As we bring out a couple of other guys to help us here. We'll push the guard up ever so closer. The flower is probably going to get, I think, 3 damage on the castle, so that'll bring it to... what is that? 16 if all goes well? Yeah, 16. Alright. Stone Dragon Statue. Not the card I thought you would be playing here. But now it's a matter of how do I get everything off my base without losing both of my units. That's what this guy is playing at right now. So of course he sacrifices his Faithful Drake down there. What's Magic Eater doing back there? Not the right move, buddy. Not the right move. Let's retreat you. Well, let's place you down actually. Eater goes away. Southport takes a shot. Flowers pushes all the way up, and we're at a very good place for our final matchup here. Actually, this might be the second time Fluxschool goes undefeated in its placements. We'll see. We'll see. Lunging attack on a blacksmith. Oh dear, he has to do all of that to get rid of my Knight of Flowers. I quickly forgot the name of it. I'm just going to push up a Barbarian, taking a 3 off the castle. So I'm sitting at 20 to 10 right now. We also have an Arbiter's Return in hand. So if we ever need to, that's always there for us. As he draws 2 Questing Knights from the... Oh, I think it actually might be over if we can successfully land a Barbarian strike on the castle. 2 Questing Knights, of course, going down, killing off. Yep, I think that's it. I think that's it. As we close off as with a 1 and a 2. Beautiful work there by Fluxschool, ending off TDD33 and placing the deck at 3155. That's actually that's a really nice rank for the deck. I'll have to see where that places on the leaderboards. I'll probably leave an additional little thing in the description as well as the video to show you guys where I placed exactly in the leaderboard with this deck. But overall, very nicely done from Fluxschool, as that is our rank 30 deck of May 2018. And this one's been pretty consecutive. If you guys haven't checked out the deck list, be sure to do so. It's up. It's, you know, I have a full video explaining it. Be sure to check that out. Of course, I might leave an additional description link to that video as well. But 3155, great number for a great deck. With that being said, guys, that's going to end it for this episode of Ranked with Red. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know this might be a little longer thanks to that second match that went over 16 minutes alone. So, again, that was a pretty long match, but I think we did pretty well overall here. 3155 going undefeated in placements once again with the Fluxschool deck. And like I said, guys, check out the list if you haven't done so already. Great deck if you just want a 3K deck, if you want a deck to just push you up there and you have the resources. I definitely recommend this deck. But with that being said, if you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to leave a like on it, share with your friends, and comment down below your thoughts on the matches or the deck in general. And of course, while you're down there, hit that subscribe button if you're new or if you haven't done so already to support the channel, help us grow, all by clicking that subscribe button at no additional cost to you. And with that being said, guys, that's all from me for now. So until next time, stay gaming.